Hello, friends. Do you love to travel and learn about new places and things? Great! Then you are in the right place. Join Jasmine the cat and Gracie the tortoise as they have fun exploring the USA, the world, and beyond.
Hello, friends! It's Jasmine, the jazzy gray cat, here with my bestie Gracie, the super smart tortoise. Say hi, Gracie. Greetings, my good friends. Gracie here. I'm so glad you joined us today. You'll need to buckle up, friends, because today we're going someplace, somewhere out of this world. Like farther than the grocery store? Way farther. The moon. And guess what? We're not going alone. No, we're not. And we're going to find out all about it from an astronaut. Everybody, let's give a huge space-tastic welcome to Honor.
Hi, Jasmine. Hi, Gracie. Hi, everyone listening. I'm so excited to talk about space with you today.
Okay, Honor. First question. Do astronauts float around all day eating ice cream?
I wish. Astronauts actually train a lot. We learn science, practice flying spacecraft, exercise every day, and train our brains to solve problems.
Wait, exercise in space? I find it hard enough to exercise here on Earth.
Yes, in space, your muscles can get weak because there's less gravity, so astronauts work out about 2 hours a day.
2 hours? That's longer than my math homework and piano practice combined. Honor, what made you want to be an astronaut?
When I was a kid, I looked up at the moon and wondered what was there and if I could ever go. I loved science, reading, and asking questions.
So, asking a million questions is actually astronaut training? Wow, I'm practically an astronaut too.
Absolutely.
How about some background on the moon? The moon is the Earth's only natural satellite. A satellite is something that orbits or goes around a planet. The moon's orbit or path around the Earth is an ellipse shape. An ellipse shape looks like a circle that was squished, like someone sat on it. It takes 27.3 days for the moon to go around the Earth. That's almost a month. How big is the moon, Gracie? Jasmine, the moon is a rock that is 2,159 miles across. That's 1/4 or a quarter the size of the Earth. So that means the Earth is 4 times as big as the moon. All right, let's zoom in on the moon. Are you ready, Honor? First question. Can you live there?
Not without help. The moon doesn't have air to breathe, and it has very hot days and very cold nights.
How cold are we talking? Do I need a heated spacesuit?
It might be a good idea. At night, it can be colder than Antarctica. During the day, it can be hotter than a desert.
Yikes! So, no flip-flops.
Definitely not.
Astronauts have already been to the moon. In 1969, U.S. Apollo 11 with astronauts Neil Armstrong and Edwin Buzz Aldrin landed on the moon. These two men were the first to walk on the moon. 10 other astronauts have walked on the moon since then. So, Honor, why do astronauts want to go back to the moon?
Great question. The moon helps us learn how to live and work in space. It can also help us prepare for future missions to Mars.
Mars? Sign me up! What's the surface of the moon like, Honor?
The moon is made mostly of rock. The surface has thousands of pits called craters.
Those craters were formed when meteorites, chunks of rock and metal, smashed into the moon. Did you see the flat areas made from lava that flowed from volcanoes billions of years ago?
Sure I did. Very impressive.
Now, about the trip. What does it feel like when a rocket launches?
It's loud, powerful, thrilling. You feel yourself pushed back into your seat as the rocket lifts off.
Do you get scared?
Sometimes, but bravery isn't about not being scared. It's about doing something important, even when you are.
How long does it take to get to the moon?
About 3 days.
3 days in a spaceship with no snacks?
Not to worry, Jasmine. We bring snacks. Astronaut food is specially packed. And yes, we have dessert.
Okay, now I definitely want to be an astronaut. What's it like to walk on the moon?
Because the moon has less gravity, you sort of bounce instead of walk.
So, moon hopping. Boing, boing, boing.
Exactly. Astronauts have to practice moving carefully so they don't fall.
Sounds like fun. Those spacesuits you wear are a necessity. They supply air for you to breathe, keep you warm, and those heavy boots keep you on the ground. And they're a real fashion statement, especially if you put a flower decal on the helmet.
They are, Jasmine.
Can you see the Earth from the moon?
Yes, it's beautiful. Earth looks like a bright blue marble floating in space.
That does sound magical.
It is. It reminds you how special our planet is.
Are you ready, Honor? It's time for a lightning round about your favorite space things. Here we go. Favorite space object?
Saturn, those rings are amazing.
I really want to know this. Do astronauts snore in space?
Probably floating snoring is a thing.
And if aliens exist, do you think they'd like pizza?
I hope so. Pizza brings everyone together.
Honor, what would you say to kids who dream about going into space?
Keep being curious. Read, ask questions, try new things, and don't give up, even when something feels hard.
That's right. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to keep learning.
Exactly. One more thing before I leave. Okay, space explorers, it's quiz time. No pressure. This is just for fun.
Okay, shout out your answers, whisper them to your dog, or think them in your astronaut helmet.
How long does it take to travel from Earth to the moon? A, 1 hour, B, 1 day, or C, about 3 days?
Did you get the answer? C, about 3 days. And remember, they do take snacks. Why do astronauts exercise in space? A, to train for moon hopping. B, because muscles get weaker without gravity. C, to win space trophies.
B, without gravity, muscles can be weakened.
Oh, I would have picked C. I would love to win a space trophy. What is something astronauts wear on the moon to stay safe? A, pajamas. B, spacesuit. C, winter coat. I've got this one. The answer's B, a spacesuit. What does Earth look like when you see it from the moon? A, a green square. B, a bright blue marble. C, a giant pizza. Oh, Gracie, it's not a pizza. The answer is B, a beautiful blue marble floating in space.
Why do scientists want to go back to the moon? A, to practice living and working in space. B, to prepare for future trips to Mars. Or C, both A and B.
The answer is C, both. Now, here's a bonus question. What's one thing you can do right now if you dream of being an astronaut someday? Don't worry, there's more than one right answer.
Be curious, ask questions, read books, learn science and math, try new things, and never give up.
And if you've got some of those right already, that's awesome. And if you miss some, that's okay. Remember, astronauts are always learning too. So keep exploring, space scientists. Thank you, Honor, for taking us to the moon today.
Thank you for having me. Maybe I'll see some of you up there someday. Bye!
Explorers, until next time. keep wondering, keep learning, keep reaching for the stars. And don't forget to come back next time for another cool adventure. Bye now. Say goodbye, Gracie. Goodbye, my dear friends. See you next time.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining Jasmine and Gracie on their adventure today. Come back next week for the next one.
Hello, everybody. It's Gwen here. If you want to know more about the places we visited, just go to our website, jasmineandgracie.podbean.com, and go to the sources page, and you can find out all about the great places that we visited. See you next week. Bye-bye.